Ghar Vaapsi Smriti Irani's visit to Amethi ahead of Panchayat polls sets tone for 2029 Amethi ki didi thi, Hun or Rahungi I am Amethi's sister and will remain so. These words defined former Union Minister Smriti Irani's return to Amethi, her first visit to the constituency after a long time, following her defeat in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. While the occasion coincided with the birth anniversary of Rani Ahilyabai Holkar, the political symbolism of her visit extended far beyond the commemorative event. Political analysts in Uttar Pradesh described Irani's comeback as a strategic move to re-engage with the grassroots, test public sentiment, and reset political equations ahead of the 2029 Lok Sabha polls, especially after her loss on a seat she had once turned into a BJP stronghold. Experts also said that her timely visit served as a morale booster for party workers gearing up for the upcoming Panchayat elections and the crucial 2027 assembly polls. Addressing a gathering at Ranjay Inter College grounds in Ghar, Irani struck an emotional and combative note. "I am a labourer. What do I have to do with the settlements of the rich?" she declared, reciting verses from Ramdhari Singh Dinkar's iconic poem to underscore her commitment to grassroots politics and laborious public service. Main Mazdoor Hoon, Mujhi Devan ki Basti Se Kia. Ganatwar Dhara Par Main Swarg Iranis political analyst and veteran commentator Sheetla Prasad Mishra sees Irani's return as more than a mere courtesy call. "Smriti Irani's comeback is not accidental or emotional, it is strategic," said Mishra. After her defeat to Kishori Lal Sharma of Congress, many believed she would abandon Amethi like other parachute politicians. But by returning on this symbolic day, May 26, the same day Modi took oath as PM in 2014, she is reclaiming political legitimacy in the eyes of her supporters, added Mishra. Irani lost the 2024 election to Sharma by a significant margin, a reversal of the 2019 outcome where she had unseated Congress leader Rahul Gandhi from this traditional Gandhi family bastion. Yet, she had chosen to remain connected to Amethi, building a house in Madan Mawai village, formally registering as a voter, and declaring her intent to reside there. Her statement, "Now I live next to your house," is not casual, said Mishra. He said it was a reassurance that her political presence will persist despite the electoral setback. Nanan Irani was introduced at the event as a guest, but in her speech she redefined her identity. "My relationship with Amethi is not of blood, but of struggle, sweat and respect. In 2014, I was given only 22 days to contest here. Even then, the people called me Didi. 11 years later, they no longer see me as a former MP but as a sister." The crowd responded warmly, suggesting that despite the electoral loss, Irani has retained a significant emotional connect in the constituency. Nanan in her address, Irani listed key achievements from her tenure as MP: the AK-203 rifle factory, Coca-Cola bottling plant, a medical college, a Sainik school, and the development of an industrial corridor. She also mentioned that she has donated her MP pension to the National Defence Fund, a gesture to support the families of martyrs. She painted a picture of a new Amethi transformed from a neglected Congress stronghold into a symbol of development. "Amethi today is a land of industries and opportunities," she said, emphasizing how women-led self-help groups and strengthened Panchayati Raj institutions have brought about grassroots change. Nanan, while her speech was largely conciliatory, she could not hide her disappointment over the election result. Using metaphor, she remarked, "Sisters build homes, brothers protect them," a subtle yet loaded statement implying a lack of protective solidarity from her party workers or perhaps the broader electorate. She also reminded the audience that when she first arrived in 2014, the BJP wasn't in power, yet she continued her work. "We don't calculate gains, we earn virtue," she said, reinforcing her image as a selfless worker. Nanan, the return of Smriti Irani to Amethi might be seen by some as a routine visit, but the layers beneath suggest a deeper political recalibration. According to Sheetla Mishra, this visit could be a litmus test for 2029. If she rebuilds her base and stays in close touch, she might attempt to come back with a stronger narrative. Irani ended her Oneida visit by meeting local BJP workers and reminding them of their foundational values: dedication, discipline, and trust. Her visit also acted as a morale booster for the party cadre, especially ahead of upcoming Panchayati elections and 2027 state assembly polls, added Mishra. Nanan, before addressing the public in Ghar, Smriti Irani made an emotional and unscheduled stop at a residence in Jagdishpur, where a family was mourning the tragic drowning of 3 of its members in the Ganga River a day earlier. The moment was heavy with grief as she entered the modest home, surrounded by stunned silence and tearful eyes. Irani sat with the bereaved family, offering quiet condolences and holding the hands of the grieving. The most poignant moment came when the young daughter of one of the deceased saw Irani and burst into tears. The former minister, visibly moved, embraced the girl tightly as she sobbed, offering comfort in silence rather than words. This gesture, raw, humane, and unfiltered, spoke volumes, cutting across political lines. Irani didn't issue any official statement during the visit. She simply listened, comforted, and stood in solidarity with the family in their moment of unimaginable loss. For the locals, this wasn't a politician visiting for optics, it was Didi coming home. This brief but heartfelt stop illustrated the deeply personal connection Irani still holds with segments of the Amethi electorate, reminding everyone that beyond political equations, Moments of shared humanity often leave the deepest impact. Swipe left for next video. In an age where electoral losses often mean political exits, Smriti Irani's re-entry into Amethi is an exception. Whether it results in political revival remains to be seen, but for now, she has reasserted her emotional and symbolic claim on the land she once conquered. She left for Delhi via Lucknow by Monday evening, but not before leaving a clear message that her political journey in Amethi is far from over. Latest blogs.